welcome to Julian Lee's YouTube channel. This is the update. Now, this is the 50th video that's been produced for the channel, so that's not too bad, is it? So happy 50th to us. Considering we only had 3 videos at the start of August, been fairly busy. Not the most prolific, but still fairly busy, I think you'll admit. So this is the 50th video. Now, we're going through quite a few things tonight. We're going to do an update, we're going to do sort of what we want to do for the year, and just generally sort of give you a sort of a blow-by-blow account of what's been going on, okay? So as I said, it's the 50th video that's going out on the channel, so woohoo! What a party, having some candles, if I thought about it. Before I go any further, I want to say a big thank you to Peter Fox from the Knots Comedy Review. Peter Fox, big supporter of my comedy, which I really appreciate. And he wanted people to, well, see it in a more positive light. So he gave us a big up on Facebook on Monday. And we've had a lot of traction from that. So a lot of people watching that, giving us a thumbs up. We've had some new subscribers. So thank you very much, Peter. And thank you very much to everyone else who's watched the videos, giving us a thumbs up and the likes from that recommendation from Peter. So that's great. In a cynical world like comedy, sometimes it's just nice to have some pleasantly surprising loveliness. Okay, so that was really nice from Peter. Thank you very much. Now to a slightly negative thing. It's not really that negative, but I don't know if you know, but I'm quite a big fan of Popmaster. So if I'm not working, teaching, I'll try and catch Popmaster every day if I can. And I've applied 4 or 5 times. Never got a reply. Got a reply last week. I was like, whoa, I've got a reply. The phone is up sort of later on that day, and I wasn't expecting it, as in then, and they just go straight in and say, right, if you want to be on the show, you've got to we'll ask you 5 questions, you've got to get at least 3 right. Well, I only got 2.5 right, didn't I? So it was such an anticlimax from finally getting a reply, from getting a phone call to be on Popmaster, and I didn't get the required 3 marks. The half mark I got was I had to name what was the first #1 single by Coldplay. And I said it was Viva La something, and it was Viva La Vida, but they wouldn't give us it because I didn't get the Vida bit. So that's how so that was a bit disappointing. It was just the fact it was like, call, boom, 2 minutes later, no, sorry, you'll have to wait. So I can reapply in 28 days. But like you say, it was all over in a flash, and poof, there you go. Probably like my girlfriend's fell up when I was 18, if you know what I'm saying. Right then, so that was that. But anyway, so we've had the positives from Peter Fox. Thank you, Peter. And then Popmaster was a bit of a downer, but, you know, I'm sure I'll get over it. So it's 2021. It's January. Basically, it was my birthday yesterday. Yeah, my birthday yesterday. So happy birthday to me this week. What I want from this year, really, there's loads of things I want. Well, actually, there's not much I want. But I'm going to try and get 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So that there, please subscribe. I've said before, if you've seen at least 3 of these videos on the channel, then that means really I'm worth a subscribe because you've come back, haven't you? So subscribe, please, that'd be great. Share the videos, like the videos, comment below. That'd be great, okay? But I'm not going to get 1,000 subscribers or anywhere near without a little bit of help from people subscribing, sharing, liking, things like that. So what Peter Fox did today was great. Thank you, Peter. Right, so I'm still on the lookout for Zoom gigs, for guest slots, for voiceovers. So if you do any shows that need any of those, give us a shout. If you know anyone who does shows with any of those, put them in my direction, please. That would be much appreciated. It's all about support, isn't it? It's all about helping each other. Talking about helping each other, as most of you know, I'm from Newcastle, which is in the northeast of England. And there's a new cooperative just started called Felt Nout, which is trying to generate more sort of home-based gigs for Northeast comedians, because no disrespect to anyone who runs gigs in the Northeast, this isn't me having a bash at them, but we haven't really got a big scene up here, okay? Like the Northwest, for example, we've got a great scene down there where you can get loads of gigs, well, obviously before the whole lockdown, get loads of gigs within like an hour and a half of your house. It's not like that in the Northeast. So Felt Nout think that there's the potential to do that, so they're trying to set up loads of gigs, some Zoom gigs at the minute, and they want to try and find little locations that, without stepping on any toes of people who already do gigs, they want to get gigs going. So if you're in the northeast of England, if you have a venue, if you'd like to put a gig on, get in touch with Felt Nout. Okay? Thank you. the joke book. I've talked about the joke book a few times. Well, that's been edited, put them all into categories, and I've sort of done a few extra things. I've sent that back to the publisher. So hopefully that's my bit done, and that'll be hopefully published on the 1st of April, I think is the target date. April Fool's Day, but that's what we're aiming for. The 1st of April, I will obviously keep you updated with that because that's quite exciting news for me. I'm not going to make $1 million out of it, don't get us wrong, but it's good to get a book out. Something with my name on, something with my ugly face on that says, do you know what? There he did something. So yeah, that is nice, okay? So can I remind you as well, if you look on the website of this YouTube channel rather, you'll see the mockumentary Unveiling the Urban Legend. It's really worth watching. It's 8 minutes of your time, but it's had some great feedback, so please give that a watch, okay? So always on the update, what we do is we tell you what the topic is for this week. So this Friday, for Julian's Top 10 Jokes of the Week, the topic is going to be lockdown and coronavirus. I've steered clear of it because people said, oh, people don't want to hear about that because it's out all the time, but you just kind of get away from it. And so, seeing as we've all gone in lockdown in the UK and it sounds like it might even go stricter, I thought I'd do lockdown and coronavirus. So that's the topic for this week, and that'll be out Friday at midday UK time. As I said earlier, I'm asking you all to subscribe. I'm asking you all to share the videos. I'm asking you all to like the videos. Comment below either with jokes that you like from any of the videos. Remember, this is the 50th video we've done on this channel. So comment below if you like certain jokes, if you want to suggest certain topics for future Julian's Top 10 Jokes of the Week. But basically, just like, share, subscribe. I know I say it all the time. It's like a mantra. Like, share, subscribe. But as I said, without a bit of help, everyone working together, the channel's not going to get any bigger. And remember what I said, give and take. I provide the entertainment, you provide the audience, but both parties feel that they're getting something from it. That's the whole point. So that's smashing, okay? Remember, I'm on Twitter at Julian Lee Comedy. I've got a website, julianleecomedy.com, which I actually updated last weekend for the first time in quite some time. So there you go. I am quite busy, you know. I'm a lazy man by nature, but sometimes I do work. Sometimes I do put some graft in. So remember, updates on a Wednesday. Julian's Top 10 Jokes of the Week on a Friday. This week's topic is lockdown and coronavirus. Okay, so we've got quite a lot to go through today. 50th video. Thank you, Peter Fox. Check out Felton Out. And check out my Twitter and other social media and websites at Julian Lee Comedy or julianleecomedy.com. We'll see you again on Friday. But remember, don't mention Scandinavian barcodes.